Hey everyone, welcome back to Inkmatic. In this video, we're going to be talking about a new investing platform here in the UK called Lightyear. This is from the people that bought you Wise, Skype, and Pipedrive. They offer some compelling features such as no trading fees, multi-currency account, and you can invest from just £1. So it is a brand new platform. They are on track to launch in Europe for first half of 2022. Before we go any further, this is a sponsored review. So Lightyear has not seen this video prior to publishing, and the views in this video are my own and what I think of the platform. We are going to go through the good, the bad, and what I'd like to see. And any content on this channel is for entertainment purposes only and is not considered as financial advice. And also remember, when you invest, your capital is at risk. Okay, so now let's take a look at the platform itself. It is a mobile-only app available for both Android and iOS. Off the bat, it is really nice, really easy to understand. I do like the design a lot, and I feel like this app is more geared towards entry-level or people that are very new to investing. It does have some nice features alongside it. So let's talk about some of the features that it has to help new investors. The first one is I like the graphs. They're really easy to understand. And they're quite interactive as well. But I think that's fairly standard across the board against any other platform that you've used. But what I do like is that they do have these little metrics here that are really nice and easy to understand. So for example, market cap, you can see the definition when you click the I button. You also have PE ratio, earnings per share, beta, dividend rate, and dividend yield, which are also really useful. I'm using Apple as an example. And it also has analysis ratings, which is also nice to see. And then you've got the definition and some more information about it here. But what I do like as well, it does say it's based on 44 analysts here. So it does tell you what this is based on and a number of analysis that they've used to come up with this. Which is nice. I know you shouldn't really use it to make your decision, but it's nice to see as a guide. And again, you've got price targets as well, which is nice. A lot of these app-only ones don't actually have these price targets. I do like the way that it's all in one app and the fact that they're giving it to you for free, which is fantastic. And I like the way that you've got the minimum, the lowest price target and the highest price target, and then you've got the average target as well in the middle. If you scroll down further, you've got financials. At the moment, this is only like kind of like an overview kind of look. And you can kind of only really guess the trend. Well, it says coming soon, so I assume that you can go deeper into these and really dive into the details and maybe see like tables and stuff like that. And then you've got news around that particular stock, a bit about what the stock actually is, the company itself. But yeah, I think overall this is really nice. I'm excited to see what these two are going to be like when they do launch them. At the moment, it's coming soon for the financials. I'd like to see what their take is on the financial data and how it will be presented within the app. Now let's talk about adding funds to your account. So literally adding funds is super simple once you've connected it up. In this case, I'm going to be using Starling. Literally you just put the amount in, hit enter, and it will take you to your Starling account. You just put your password in and it will send that money straight away. The first time you do it does take like maybe half an hour, but the second time you do it, it's instant. So there's no real issue with that. So once it's funded, you can see that the cash balance is there. And so in this case, I'm going to put £50 in to convert, and you can see I get $65.21 at the time. So I'm going to have a look and see what it is on the XE app as well, because I usually rate that as a decent rate. So when we do look at this, we can see that Lightyear actually provides a much better rate than what XE are saying, which is fantastic, and I'm actually really impressed with that. So that is usually my go-to place for exchange rates, and it's good to know that Lightyear are actually offering a better rate than what XE say. So this is what XE are basically saying that I would get for £50. It basically says I would get $65.19, and Lightyear are saying that I'd get $65.21, which is, fantastic, much better than what I was expecting, and this is great. And once you've confirmed it, it's literally straight away or pretty much instant that it's converted into US dollars, and then you can start buying your US stocks. So there is actually a conversion fee if you go over the threshold. So every month you'll get £3,000 of free conversions. A 0.35% fee will only be charged on anything over your month's allowance, and it refreshes every month. So I personally, that's not an issue for me, but some people, you may want to invest more, and it's worth noting that you do have a 0.35% FX fee when converting from one currency to another. That's over £3,000 a month. If you do want to sign up to this platform and help support this channel, you can use the link in the description, and you'll get $10 when you sign up to start investing. Okay, so now let's talk about pricing. So in this example that Lightyear has on their website, they say investing £16,900 over 10 years could return up to £26,107 more with Lightyear. And they've based it on a starting portfolio of £5,000. You invest £100 a month, you do 20 orders per month, and a number of years, over 10 years. So that is quite interesting set of numbers, if I'm honest. So if you were to use Trading 212, you would yield £584 less than what you would with Lightyear, and I assume that's because of the FX fee. But let's tweak these numbers a little bit. Let's tweak these numbers a little bit and see what we would get in a more of a, what I think is more realistic. So let's drop this down to £22,000 starting portfolio, and let's say we put in $750 a month, and realistically we will probably do about 8 orders a month over 10 years. Let's see how that fares out. So with Lightyear, it says you would get 156,451. Obviously, bear in mind that these numbers are just a forecast, and it's based on a 10% annual growth and a monthly portfolio turnover ratio of 7%. And they have not included any or factored in any personal tax positions there. Anyway, so going back to this thing that we just created, it says, according to Lightyear, that if we were to use Trading 212, we would yield £2,204 less than Lightyear. And if we were to use Hargreaves Lansdown, that'd be £33,640 less than Lightyear. So I kind of understand it with Hargreaves Lansdown because their fees are so high, but also with Trading 212, I do sort of understand it because every time you do a trade, you are converting that currency back to your account currency. So for example, in my case, it would be sterling. So every time you trade, you're converting and you're paying that FX fee for every transaction. However, with Lightyear, as you buy US stocks, the funds go into your US account. So you are saving on those those FX fees every time. And the fact that you get £3,000 a month of free FX conversions. So, you are saving quite a bit from this perspective, I think. And yeah, it definitely does seem that it is good value if you plan to buy US stocks on this platform. Okay, so final thoughts on Lightyear. I do like the platform, and I do think it does have potential. The design is really nice and intuitive and great for people that are getting into investing. It does include investor information such as pricing targets and analysis ratings, which are both huge pluses, and they are included for free. Easy deposits via TrueLayer. £3,000 of free FX conversions every month, which is amazing. The rates are really good as well. And you don't have to convert it back and forth after every trade. You can currently sign up if you are based in the UK, and they are soon to launch in Europe in the first half of 2022. Fractional share support as well, which is, fantastic. Drawbacks of this platform are they're limited to US stocks only. There is no ETF support at the moment, no UK or Euro stocks. Market orders, there are no option to buy the exact number of shares. You can only specify the amount that you would like to invest. With limit orders, there's no fractional support for this order type, which is unfortunate. So things I'd like to see from this platform are expanded stock universe. I'd love to see them increase the number of stocks that they have on the platform. I'd also like to see ISA account support as well. Expand the number of exchanges to include the UK and European exchanges. I'd also like to see price targets, and I'd like to see more flexibility to specify the amount of shares you want to buy in a market order, or fractional share support on limit orders. But all in all, I do think this platform does have its own USPs, such as the £3,000 of free FX conversions if you plan to buy US stocks. That's it for this review. I would love to hear what you guys think about it. And if you are interested in signing up to the platform and support this channel, you can use the link in the description and you get $10 when you sign up. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.